So. Steam. Oh Gott, ich muss niesen. Oh Gott, ich muss niesen. Er will nicht raus. So. Ai. Außerdem wird heute, glaube ich, Final Fantasy VII Remake auch gar nicht so spannend, weil wir nur Nebenquests machen werden. Das wird halt schwierig. Ja, Gamepad. Wo ist mein Gamepad? 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 Bin ich ganz deiner Meinung, Geschichtenerzähler. Bin ich ganz deiner Meinung. Ich muss näher. Oh, so, ciao. So, oh Gott, ich sollte meine Flasche zumachen, glaube ich, sonst... Oh Gott. Oder ich stelle sie einfach hier hin. Wenn ich sie hier hinstelle, dann sollte sie nicht so im Weg sein. Mich freut's auch. Hä, wieso sehe ich das denn nicht? Wieso seht ihr das und ich nicht? Ah, jetzt. Autosave war 2 Sekunden nach mir. Das ist aber blöd. Hä? Ach nee, oh. Ich habe gerade einfach die 6 umgedreht zu einer 9. Wow. Okay. Wow. Danke, Hirn. Ja, mein Hirn ist toll, oder? Hä? 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 Zeigt es mir jetzt alle Charaktere... Wieso heult die? Ach so, das war das. Oh, es gibt so einen Rückblick. Das ist ja cool. Hallo, Heizungsgott. Ja, Fränkisch ist ja auch nicht so schön wie Bayerisch. Also, Bayerisch ist so schön, aber... Was ist das denn?
Mr. Date, that horse.
Ja.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Ich finde die Pferde am Spieß eigentlich echt gut. Pferde am Spiel. Local Cop. Und der da? Oh, warum darf ich mit dem reden? Hallo?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here. We didn't find nothing.
Warte mal. Ist das jetzt besser? Eine Bank. Ja. Oh. Hä? Ich frage mich, wie viele Pärchen darauf saßen. Es macht mich... Oh, es macht mich irgendwie wütend.
Burn all those damn benches if I could.
Oh, ich mag ihn.
Where is this anger coming from?
Oh, ich finde den sympathisch. Können wir den behalten? Es macht trotzdem... Ich weiß nicht warum, aber das Spiel ist irgendwie leiser als letztes Mal, habe ich das Gefühl. Nieder mit den Pärchen. Nieder mit den Pärchen. Was macht sie da? Was macht sie da? Tanzt sie? Ein lokaler Club. There's a fence around the merry-go-round. Das hatten wir schon mal. Oh, Panda. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Was?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Die redet von einem Polarbären, den es noch geben wird. Ja, vielleicht hat es damit zu tun, Geschichtenerzähler. Vielleicht. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room.
Oh Gott, sie ist so dumm.
This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
Können wir sie
I was
aussetzen?
joking.
Das war nicht lustig. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Wo ist die Leiche hin? Hallo? Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Passt es jetzt von der Lautstärke oder ist es jetzt zu laut?
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Okay. Tut mir leid. Dann machen wir das nochmal ein wenig. Guckt wenig. Wie die Franken.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
Besser?
That must mean...
Jetzt habe ich nicht zugehört. The ship flying but agree, but there isn't a single drop on the horse. Ah, okay, sie wurde woanders umgebracht. Okay. Sie wurde nicht hier getötet. So, Column. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Die Iris. Ja, du verschwendest deine und meine Zeit.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
Dominik, die ist zu jung. Die ist 12.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Okay. Ich muss, glaube ich, mit ihr reden. Warst du hier schon mal?
When I was younger, but not since it closed.
Das heißt Leberkassemmel.
Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
Komm zurück, Smile. Geschichtenerzähler, da kann ich dir erzählen. Boah. Fleischkäse. Fleischkäsebrötchen, ja? Das habe ich so oft schon gehört. Und zwar von einer aus Landsberg, glaube ich. Oder Landshut? Landshut war es. Wirklich, die sagt Fleischkäse. Und ich war auch so, hä? Nee, Smile, ich habe doch gesagt, wir spielen Ei und danach spielen wir Final Fantasy 7.
The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
Und ungelogen, ich musste der Frau beim Vincent's Moore musste ich erklären, was sie mit Fleischkäse meint. Wirklich, ich musste Dolmetscherin spielen.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Nee, ich meinte schon Ei. Ei. Was machst du da eigentlich?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here.
Du spielst so
Like
viele Spiele.
shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
High to tie. Space taxi to the sky. Feuer Salamander. Mach Beine auseinander. Mach Beine wieder zu. Und raus bist du. Entschuldigung.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus?
Oh Gott.
Horus is
Ernsthaft?
the Egyptian god of
Das
the
ist viel zu
sky
schlau
and
für
sun.
dich.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
Hallo Doc.
The all-seeing eye.
Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Können die Illuminaten bitte nichts mit diesem Spiel zu tun haben? Danke. Bitte. Ja? Bitte. Ja, ich wollte sie anklicken. Sagt er noch was anderes?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus?
Bin ich auch dafür Geschichtenerzähler.
Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Left! Das
Wait,
hat was mit Zero Escape zu
What
tun.
did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
Schweigen. So, Iris, was hast du noch? Die sollten gehen.
Oh, come on!
Ja, ist es doch.
Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Danke, Smile.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Ich bin auch gespannt, Doc. Also ich bin super gespannt, was jetzt aus dem Spiel wird jetzt, diesem Teil. Weil das ist was ganz anderes, angeblich. 105 Kilo, richtig. Glaube ich auch eher. Muss ich jetzt schon wieder mit ihr reden?
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
Na und? Bist du ein Kind? Unterhalt dich selber, hol dein Handy raus. Schreib mit deinen, keine Ahnung, deinen Followern.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
Ich weiß nicht mal, wie alt wir sind, Geschichtenerzähler. Achso, ich muss ja hier hingehen, Entschuldigung. Wie geht's dir denn, Iris? Hä? Iris.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Ja, traurig.
You should worry about me more.
Und warum?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Ja, wenn du schon meckern
Maybe
kannst, dass
I'm
sie
just
langweilig
acting.
ist.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Mach's
I would
Fenster
put it
auf.
right back where it came from.
Ew.
Oh.
That makes me actually want to throw up.
Oh, ich bin Fangirl von Date. Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No. But I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Ja, mach Steckbriefe, Dominik.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D-cups.
Was?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
Die
My arm
Brüste?
regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Und es fängt an, sie wird
Well,
sympathisch.
that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay.
Also ich mag sie trotzdem
The
nicht,
wind
aber
feels nice.
generell. Ja, Doc, das kann ich dir nur, da kann ich dir nur zustimmen. Das ist echt angenehm. Sagan Residence. 15:09 Uhr, Samstag.
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already.
Nee, sie soll einfach nur extrem nervig sein und dann wird sie voll der diepe Charakter. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Ja, ja.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Sitz.
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Ich bin zickig, deswegen. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Aber gut, jeder Mensch ist irgendwo zickig, ganz ehrlich. Also. Weil sonst wäre man Ja-Sager. Ah, Socken anziehen. So. Ich trinke erstmal meinen Tee, ne? Steam is rising from the tree. Ja, tea. Workbooks. There are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo. Okay, hier macht irgendwer Sumo-Ring. Okay, nichts mehr gut. Der Low Table. A coffee table.
The flowers.
Iris.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Wie sie sich anschweigen. unangenehm. Winter Iris, it means good news and hope. Das glaube ich ist auch wichtig. A telephone in the corner. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. Cushion? No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
Nein, Eiber, gar nichts. Mir geht's
No,
gut.
that's nothing.
Sag ich ja. So, das ist das Picture. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Oh Gott, ich habe gerade eine Theorie. There's a door in the back of the room. Kitchen counter. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. Oh, der Kühlschrank. Erstmal den Kühlschrank plündern. A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle.
Ja.
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
Och, dein Ernst?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
Oh Gott, Eiber, bitte
What
nicht.
kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Aber definitiv. Gott, Eiber. Microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Hallo? Wie fies? There are a lot of dishes. Ich meine, er hat sich nur Sorgen gemacht, dass ihr kalt sein könnte. Das war voll nett von dem. Oh, die Lampe. Können wir sie treten? The lights are off. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. Und der Cartoon hier, das da. Komm, das war auch da. Und wir sind genau da, wo das Skelett war. Das ist schön. You can see the trees and sky outside. Okay, dann rede ich mal mit der Mutter. Wie alt bist du denn? Perfekter Einstieg ins Gespräch.
I'm 37.
Oh.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Smile, sie macht es schon von selbst. Alles gut, die macht es schon von selbst. Die hat auch Interesse an mir. Wo arbeitest du denn? Bringst du Geld
I'm a
ein?
teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Aber das ist gut, das sind gute Arbeitszeiten für
Not
ihn.
for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Also sie gibt sich mit einfachen Dingen zufrieden und sie ist nachmittags zu Hause, heißt, sie kann mir Essen machen. Das ist gut, die nehmen wir, oder? Nee, also Kaffee finde ich schon besser als Motel. So, also der Renju Okiura, ne?
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Angeber. Kennst du die Ex-Frau von dem Typen?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
So, also ich schreibe mir mal die Schule auf und Renju. Weiter gehst du nicht. Kann ich noch was mit ihr reden? I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. Okay, was willst du nochmal? You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
Aha.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Ja.
There are, yeah? What about them?
Ja, mit den, über die die Blumen, ja? Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Hä? Ja, das haben wir... Iris, ja, das hatten wir schon. Aber sie kann gar nicht Jungfrau sein. Sie hat doch... Was wolltest du sagen?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Hallo, Takiro. Ich wollte nicht... Nein, ich will mich unterhalten. Wir können nicht trinken. Wir müssen reden. Genau.
Are you left-handed?
Oh.
Oh.
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Okay, das hat auch irgendeine Hintergrundgeschichte, dass sie mal Rechtshänderin
It
war.
locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Okay. Goodbye. Ja, wir gehen jetzt. Ja, dir geht's gut. Ne?
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Gar nicht. Geh einfach.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Wie lange lebst du denn hier schon?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Tschüss. Oh, hä? Ich habe nach rechts gedrückt. Ja. Oh. Ich habe nach rechts gedrückt eigentlich. Hier.
Well, I think it's time for
Ja,
me to be
wir gehen
heading
jetzt.
home.
Tschüss. Sogar lila Socken. Lila Handschuhe und lila Socken. Der Wahnsinn. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely. Tschö.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Nein.
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
Ja, Data hat
She is
Daytime.
kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Ich bin mir auch noch nicht sicher, aber ich glaube, die Farben von den Namen haben auch was zu tun. Weil sie ist rosa, er ist lila. Das, ich meine, klar, das sind so die Hauptfarben, aber bestimmt ist irgendwas noch.
Excuse me.
Hier
Well,
ist kein Herz.
I should head home.
All right, take care, Date.
Boah, wie lange sie die Hand halten. Die steht auf mich. Mutti mag mich. Die nehmen wir mit nach Hause das nächste Mal.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Okay. Ich gucke mich selbst an. Das mache ich immer. Ach, oh, hallo. Na, Iva? Und wenn ich mich anklicke? Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game?
Ja.
Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My
Eyeball.
Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Ja, hallo, ich bin übrigens, ne? Also ich stelle mich erstmal
Hi,
vor.
my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you.
Oh, danke.
What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Ja, Fokus.
Don't push yourself, Date.
Ja, pass auf.
No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. Well, I suppose it's not the naked eye, My left eye Aiba is outside the socket walking around, but whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. Krass. Okay, Aiba. Ja, hier erstmal die Timeline, ja?
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Okay.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
Okay, also. 5 Uhr, Schoko ist tot. Was? Tot? Tot? Wie tot? Wie tot? Ach, Time of Death, okay. Ja, passt ja. Tot, also Schoko ist tot. Genau die Nile. Ach, genau, Nile ist der Messenger. Das sollte ich vielleicht dazu schreiben. Nile Messenger. Dann verstehe ich es nächstes Mal wieder. Okay. Unknown sender request to come to Bloom Park. Genau. Die hat eine Nachricht bekommen, ist dann mit Ota hingegangen. Dann ist Ota abgehauen. Mizuki hat sich versteckt. Genau. Genau. Okay. Also waren über 4 Stunden dazwischen, bevor der reported wurde. Okay. Okay, okay. File. Allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It is updated as the story advances. You got an album photo. Yeah, we have a photo. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all. Persons. Das ist ja praktisch. Er mag klassische Autos, Curry, Bonito? Was ist denn Bonito? Pelvises? Was? Und Reika. Wer ist Reika? Und er mag keine weichgekochten Eier, Punkkids und Geister. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. Okay. Also, Seinka? Okay, vielleicht sollten wir das einfach nicht lesen. Aber wer ist denn Reika? Aiba mag Insekten, Spinnen, was sind das nochmal für Viecher? Das sind Krustentiere, aber welche? Und, oh Gott, boah, nee. Ey, die mag Binärcode. Ja, Code. Sie mag keine perversen Witze und sie will nicht aus der Simulation raus. Nicht Burritos. Nicht Burritos, sondern Bonitos. Wie muy bonita. Una persona muy bonita. Oh, das ist gemein, Dog. Das ist gemein. Hacking, Fluoroskopie. Sie kann Stimmen nachmachen. Oh Gott, sie kann Stimmen nachmachen. Das wird auch wichtig. Und sie kann 3D-modellieren. Okay. Die Iris. Sie mag singen, tanzen, den Okkult und die Blume Iris und Mizuki mag sie. Und sie mag keine gruseligen Personen. Mag aber den Okkult, okay. Und sie... Ah, let's plays! Let's plays! Dominik, du hast letztes Mal gesagt, du willst sie nicht mehr, weil die so dumm ist. Okay. Dann haben wir die Tomi. Die mag Kinder, Okonomiyaki, Freunde, süß. Wie Schulbücher, also wie frühere Freundschaftsbücher. Iris mag sie, ihre Tochter mag sie, das ist auch sehr vorteilhaft. Mizuki mag sie auch. Sie mag keine antisozialen People. Oh Gott, dann mag sie Date nicht. Kein Krieg und keine Krankheit. Okay, das ist nett. Watching Zombie-Movies, aber mag keinen Krieg. Okay. Okay. Plays the video game involving shooting down alien invaders. Sie spielt Space Invaders. Mizuki. Die mag Tonkotsu-Rahmen. Das ist irgendwas mit Fleisch, ne? Mit Schweinefleisch oder so. Eintopf mag sie, Unagi und Metal Pipes. Wieso mag sie denn Metallrohre? Und sie mag Iris. Ne? Also die Iris mag sie. Sie mag keine rohen Meeresfrüchte. Und sie mag es nicht, wie Date seine Stäbchen hält, okay? Was ist denn Klione? Wieso steht da Klione? Nicht wieso steht da Klione, sondern was heißt Klione? Was ist denn Ado Rabbit Merch? Okay. Und sie macht Martial Arts. Hitomi daten. Die ist aber 37, Sascha, ne? Und hat ein Kind. Ist das okay für dich? Knarz. Renju. Likes unusual things. Dislikes ordinary things. Okay, das ist einfach. Er mag gerne Songs zu schreiben. Okay. Und seine Hobbys sind Arbeit. Okay. Hä? He has been Date's close friend for 5 years. Okay. Ist nie gut. Sie mag es, beneidet und gelobt zu werden. Und sie hasst Leute, die sie in der Vergangenheit verletzt haben. Oh, sie mag Weintouren. Und skandinavische Möbelkollektionen, aha. Und Pilates. Oh, und sie kann gut lügen und betrügen. Die ist doch cool, oder? Warte mal, wie alt war Date? 30. Date gehört mir. Genauso wie Boss. Okay. Er mag Acid und Schokolade. Und er hasst Tessas Gegenspieler. Aber ist er das nicht irgendwie selbst, der Hater? Oh Gott, Net Idols und Maid-Cafés, ja. Socket Pupping. Ich glaub's auch. Die Mutter? Aha. Sie mag Blumenmuster, Ota und Takero. Ist das ihr Mann gewesen? Ich weiß nicht mehr. Sie mag keine Hexen. Ach ja, ach ja, stimmt. Acid war ja die Hexe. Oh, sie macht Sojasauce. Cool. Und jetzt Boss. 42? Egal, ich nehme sie trotzdem. Geile Uschi. Entschuldigung. Also, als ob die Brüste mit 42 noch so stehen. Sie mag Wein. Was sind denn Gourd Dolls? Und alles, was schwarz ist. Na. Sie mag keine glücklichen Familien. Sie hasst Ex-Freunde und den Direktor vom MPD. Missy, Finger weg. Das habe ich letztes Mal schon gesagt. Die gehört mir. Hä? Sie mag alles, was schwarz ist. Das heißt, sie liebt mich. Die Tipse haben? Nee, Missy, die gehört mir auch. Also, Date und Boss und die Tipse nehme ich auch. Hä? Ich habe nur schwarze Klamotten an. Meine Socken sind schwarz, meine Hose ist schwarz, mein Oberteil ist schwarz, mein Haargummi ist schwarz, meine Brille ist schwarz, mein Controller ist schwarz. Selbst mein Trinken ist schwarz. Genau, im Appendix sollte ich nachgucken, ne? Aber das war, glaube ich, nur Dork. A loser, geek. Was? X-Ray Mode. Aha. ASAT, you bet. A kind of call and response game that ASAT plays with her fans. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. Ja, nicht nur die Japaner. Shovel Forge. A masterpiece of sandbox video games in which you create structures by stacking cubes on a map. A sandbox game refers to games in which there is no story or goal, allowing the player to just relax and play. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. Illuminati. Bavaria! Ingolstadt. A secret society allegedly founded in Ingolstadt, Bavaria in 1776. Originally just a private club of university professors and students, but now it has become... Actually, I better stop now before I mysteriously disappear. Es ist immer Deutschland drin in diesen Spielen. Was? Volatile Solvents. Liquids that vaporize at room temperature. Toluene, Acetone und Ethanol are volatile solvents. Okay. Trunk. Another word for the torso of the human body. Das kenne ich sogar. Warum steht das da drin? Egal. Cloud storage. Online storage utilizing cloud computing. To put it simply, you can imagine It is a storage device of digital data on a network. Das finde ich cool. Time of arrival. Ah, es steht auch tot dabei. Cortisol, a hormone secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress. Ja, gut. Sub-emerald for sub-account. An account that is managed by the same individual as another main account. Über die Freimaurer? Krass. Sync. Remember when Date said, I'm used to syncing. There was a pun. Date is a syncer at Abyss, which is why he made that comment. Was? Was? Kind of stab wound? Aphonia. Medical condition in which a person cannot speak, usually from some kind of stress or trauma. Similar to muteness. Not the same condition as aphasia, which is the loss of the ability to understand speech entirely. Boah, das ist ja krass. Das ist so krass. This slang for to insult. Originally an American word, it has found its way to Japan. Possibly an abbreviation of disrespect. Concert hall or event venue. Dompi. Ja. A world famous champagne with a pink label on the bottle. Ja, keine Ahnung, was das ist. Habe ich noch nie gehört. Oh Gott. Freemasons. Haben wir nicht gerade über die Freimaurer geredet? Das ist gruselig. Das ist gruselig. A fraternity founded sometime between the late 16th century and the early 17th century. Publicly, they are an organization devoted to the improvement of moral character, but in reality they are... Das ist voll gruselig. Of Providence, ja. Jobs. When used by Yakuza, it likely means an illegal or unscrupulous activity. Was? R hoch 2 gleich A hoch 2. Cosinus von was? Aha. Hallo David. Hä? Tobi, mir geht's nicht um die geschichtlichen Sachen, sondern dass da plötzlich diese ganzen Dinger sind. Wo kommen die plötzlich her? Geht, ja, Tipps, Investigating, Purpose, Choice, Look, ja, bla bla. Okay, es ist halt irgendwie so Tipps und aber auch irgendwie, naja, ne? Tutorial. Concept Art! Oh, ich liebe Concept Art. Sollte er eigentlich so aussehen, das ist gruselig. Ich finde den hier besser geworden. So. Ich glaube nicht, dass es irgendwo ist, Dominik. Und ich glaube, wir werden nicht mehr in die Files gucken.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Okay. So. Ja, Schokos Leiche. Was damit?
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Gibt's noch was über den Körper zu sagen?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Gibt's noch was?
the corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
Weil sie
Could
rausgezogen
she
hat.
have taken the eye?
Nein. So, also die Blutdinger, ne? Das muss ja heißen, die war da gar nicht getötet worden, richtig?
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
Sie wurde in der Zukunft getötet und dann in der Vergangenheit
That means
aufgestellt.
Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Sie kann sie auch mit dem
Then
Fahrrad
this is good
rumfahren.
news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Jetzt glaube ich, war sie es. Sie war es. Warum war Mizuki da eigentlich in dieser Spalte drin?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Bei sowas joked man nicht, Aiba. Oh ja, an was denkst du so, Aiba? Lass uns mal flirten.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Meow. Police Headquarters. 16:26 Uhr. Police.
Welcome back.
Oh, Boss.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Ich sinke jetzt. Oh Gott. Hallo, Herr Pokémon-Leiter. Monitor on. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Monitor off. There's nothing on the monitor. Ja, noch nicht. Warte, erstmal angucken. Erst angucken. Mizuki is lying on the sync machine on the other side of the glass. A binder full of papers. It looks like the manual for the sync machine. Der Pewter. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma. Die Aman-Oma kenne ich. 36 Jahre alt, was? Ich glaube, das war zu schnell. But he goes by Pewter here, okay. He's a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's her caretaker in a way. Und Boss. Boss watching Mizuki through the glass. I'm looking at you through the glass. Okay, did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
Toller Vater. I sure want to do this. Ja, gibt's irgendwas Neues bei der ganzen Sache?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Hey, Deus. Ja, musst du Tobi fragen, der ist dafür zuständig. Bist du dir sicher, dass du es wirklich tun willst?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
Oder ich mach sie halt noch kaputter.
You're the only one who can.
Boss-Watching, achso, ja, das hatten wir schon. Ja, hier, Pewter, du, ne? Iber, ne?
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
Wie geht's Mizuki?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Ich bin noch nicht so weit. Ich muss noch mit dir reden. Bist du dir sicher, dass es wirklich okay ist?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, Pewter. Bist du eigentlich bereit?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Komm
Agent
von Tobi.
Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Hey, du. Also, ne? Es wird so ablaufen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Alter, dieser Besserwisserer. Hier, da, Abyss und so.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds
our
of
purpose,
suspects
hat er nur
and
nicht
persons
gesagt.
of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Ja, Geschichtenerzähler finde ich auch ein bisschen. Also, ja, ich weiß nicht. Also bei einer 12-Jährigen in den Kopf gehen, ich würde normalerweise sagen, erstmal zum Tee oder zum Kaffee einladen. Aber bei einer 12-Jährigen wird es auch schon schwierig.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
Wenn das alles vorbei ist, kriegst du Essen.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Kriegst du Essen. Hä? Ja, Sushi. Na, Ramen. Sie mag und Unagi mag sie. Die mag beides. Dieses Stew mag sie auch. Ich will aber Ramen.
That ramen with the corn. That looks like pig slop. I thought it was garbage, but you loved it. I'll go get some with you.
Date, your choice of words.
Was?
I thought I chose pretty good words.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position.
Ne.
Let's begin.
Auf die Plätze. Fertig.
And
Los.
Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Oh, jetzt fängt's
Any
an. Oh.
longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
So. Das ist jetzt das Gameplay, was dieses Spiel ausmachen soll. Mal gucken. Volle Konzentration, ja. Aber ich glaube, die 6 Minuten sind nicht echte 6 Minuten, sondern du hast sowas wie eine Währung für jede Aktion, die du machst, weißt du? Die eine Währung kostet 20 Sekunden, die andere 1 Minute oder sowas. Hallo Aiba!
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is
What?
this Bloom Park?
Wieso sind die jetzt so leise?
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's
okay.
state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Sind wir jetzt eine Zellerkriegerin? Im Namen des Mondes werde ich dich bestrafen. Mental Lock Number 1. Mental Lock Number 2. Was? Mental Lock Number 3. Okay, wir müssen jetzt 3 Mental Locks öffnen, ja? Sinking in the pain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Was ist mit den Pferden los? Oh mein Gott.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I
Yeah.
know.
There is a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expanded whenever Iba is moving or performing an action. Die Musik ist gar nicht gruselig oder so. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 30 seconds. 360 Sekunden. Oh mein Gott, was ist jetzt los mit mir? 360 Sekunden Time Limit. So, jetzt. Oh Gott, das sind doch Foto.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Das ist gruselig.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Nee, 30 seconds to March, weißt du. Okay. Redirected the lightning with the lightning rod.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Ja, also...
Date, we got a timey.
Timey!
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Was?
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expanded after 1 use. But use them as often as you can. It's microphone.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Ich weiß nicht, was ich mache.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Ich weiß nicht, das soll ich nicht machen, glaube ich.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you.
Richtig.
You can fix this. You have so much to live for.
Du sollst ihn bedrohen und nicht
You
ihm...
can't give up hope now.
Hallo? Bedrohen, nicht
You're having
motivieren.
fun, aren't you?
Nein, nicht,
Mike.
nein, nicht das Mikrofon. Ich will den Control Room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Was? Was?
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
Hallo, Kabuk Man.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A bird cage with blown-up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
Mach mal das. Yes.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Nee, kann fliegen. Das ist normal. Was? Was? Ich habe den rechten gewählt, okay.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about? What?
Yeah, you can put it in your mouth, chew it, and then blow it up like bubblegum.
I could blow it up normally. It's a deflated balloon.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Ja.
Understood.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Was?
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
Date ist schon so ein bisschen mein
Date, please,
alter Ego.
be quiet.
Ich wusste, dass das richtig ist, was ich mache.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
Ja. I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand, and the balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way, they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relieve a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Ich schmeiß dich.
Right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Der Panda also. Der Panda, können Sie bitte aufhören, sich zu drehen?
The panda is floating. The panda is...
Ach komm, wir tragen.
Wear it? Like this?
How are you doing that?
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of time.
It was kind of fun, though. The panda
You have
is
3 minutes,
floating.
Date.
Ja, halt die Klappe. Ich hau den.
I see it! The view from the top!
Jetzt dreht er sich weiter.
That was pointless.
Aber das ist
The
egal.
panda is floating.
Wir nehmen einfach...
All right. What is this?
Ups.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Iris? Why? Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Die war aber nett.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ich möchte ja nichts
I'm
sagen,
sorry!
aber Gott sei Dank ist sie tot.
It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born.
Okay. Oh mein Gott. Okay.
Mizuki's voice. The
Können wir-
other voice is likely.
Können wir nicht nach dem Verbrecher suchen, sondern nach diesem ehrenwerten Mensch, der einfach eine Friedensmedaille, den Friedensnobelpreis und sonst welche Oscars und sonst was alles, alle Preise der Welt hat dieser Mensch verdient, wer auch immer daran schuld ist, dass Schoko tot ist. Oder schuld ist.
What's going on here? Iba, look out!
What?
Hallo Margot, wie geht's dir? Lang nicht gesehen. Iris ist tot.
I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed 360 second time. Ich glaube, ich habe echt ein Problem mit 30 seconds to Mars. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. More than 1 second. Then when you clear, you get a prize. Zzz, no boss. Anything but that. Zzz. Was?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A merry-go-round horse.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
A merry-go-round horse. Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse
Ja.
cannot speak English.
Ich liebe dieses Spiel.
Hurry!
Oh.
It's Mizuki.
Okay. Ich glaube... Weil es das Gegenteil ist von dem, was die Mutter gemacht hat.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Was? Ich habe keine Zeit dafür. Oh oh. Okay, das machen sie selbst gut.
Mizuki? Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Awaken. Healed Mizuki with Shoko's voice. Errungenschaft. Pain, Mother, Blood and Secrets. Zweiter Tag. Samstag. Kate Eye? Was? Oh, die hat auch so tolle Schuhe wie Tifa. Entschuldigung.
Are you okay?
Rede. Sprich. Sprich.
Mizuki.
Sprich, ich hab dich geheilt. Es stand da, ich hab dich geheilt.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Ich hab sie geheilt. Das Spiel hat mich angelügelt.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
Nein.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Nein.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not
Nein.
If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right, understood.
Understood?
Das ist dein Leben, nicht meins.
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
Ja, das war ja auch klar, Geschichten erzählt.
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Aber schrecklich. Komm bitte. She didn't answer. Der Rington, ne?
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital.
Hä?
Maybe the doctors can help her.
Nein, stopp, stopp. Es hieß, ich hab sie geheilt. Es hieß, ich hab sie geheilt. Oh. Revolver. Revolver. Ja, bin nicht drauf gefahren, weil es so lange gedauert hat noch.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Ihres Körper da so, ne?
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Aber es gibt doch nur 2 Wege und ich habe doch das geschafft, angeblich.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair, she looks drained like an abandoned doll. Ja, ich hoffe halt, dass ich es wirklich nicht verkackt habe, sondern dass es einfach storytechnisch noch Zeit braucht. Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from?
Ach, einfach so.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Ja, deswegen hoffe ich, dass es mich nicht anlügt, das meine ich.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Ja, Mizuki.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
Der Rington, ne? Sag mal, was
Boss,
hältst du davon?
I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Wisst ihr noch, welche Farbe Ota hatte? Boss hat rot. Mizuki hat gelb. Date hat lila. Und Iris hat rosa.
No need to
Guter
report
weiß ich nicht mehr.
specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible?
Ja, genau, der ist gut.
I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Boss watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. Mizuki. Pewter, was mit dir so? About prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
Okay, der klingelt schon.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Ja. Somnium, ne?
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
Ja, fass mal für mich zusammen. Ich bin dumm.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not.
Achso, ich
I
fass
just want
zusammen.
to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Nee, Missy, das sieht aus wie aus Pokémon. So, Map. Ja, Blumenpark. Ja, so typisch. Entweder Arenaleiter oder halt so der Professor.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Warum ist Alba auch gelb? Und zwar der gleiche Ton. Ich meine, es gibt ja auch orange. Naja. Blumenpark, 20:13 Uhr. Und schreibt aber Rose. Hier, Alba, red mal mit mir. Scream shrilly, was?
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot.
Guck,
It's
sie schreibt
me.
rosa, aber ist gelb.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba? But
Sie hat
why?
genickt.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Kannst du immer hier bleiben?
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
Doch, mach das immer.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Ja, dein Äußeres betreffend, nicht wahr?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh,
Tja, der
this?
Shrimp.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Ich mag's auch.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Bitte was? From Tiefblau. Wer ist denn jetzt Reika von Tiefblau? Aber jetzt weiß ich wenigstens Reika, okay. Tiefblau.
Because I won't.
Ja, hier. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you.
Ich auch, Geschichtenerzähler, ich auch.
Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Was ich glaube, der Entwickler, ne? Bei Zero Escape gab es ja auch mal deutsche Anspielungen. Irgendwie, der hat so eine Affinität für Deutschland, oder?
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
Komm zurück, Kayla.
For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Außerdem waren die Deutschen es auch, die Fei wieder zurückgeschickt haben und dadurch konnte das alles erst stattfinden. Also die Deutschen sind schon krass. Also anything catch your eye.
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Nackten Auge. Oh Gott. Siehst du irgendwas Auffälliges?
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
Dann mach mal. I was standing there transparent. I can't see through her clothes though, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately per se.
It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye. If it exists at all.
Richtig, deswegen Geschichtenerzähler. Ach so. Und wie mache ich das? Wie analysiere ich hier Kolumnen? Last night Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Oh Gott, der Pole. It's a metal pole. Der Metallpole wieder. Merry-go-round horse screwed upside down. It looks pathetic. There's a fan set up around the merry-go-round. Boahs. X-ray. Mysterious object.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
Yay!
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
Du hast mir nicht vertrauen. Oh Gott. Rio, das tut mir leid, das wird anstrengend. Das ist so scheiße zu atmen mit den Dingern.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
Der Popo.
I found one.
Im Popo.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Schade.
I might be able to fit inside.
Was?
One
Also-
moment.
Ja, der kleine Bärchen-Bär. Der Glubschi-Bär.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Oh, vor allem da ist noch dieser Strang vom Auge. Wie nennt man das? Diese Augwurzel oder so. Clueless. Okay. Look.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
a
Muss
rental.
wieder heiß sein?
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history. That could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh.
What
Oh.
happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
It was from the merry-go-round. Die Bench. It's a bench. Schade, weil da hat sie ja eigentlich... It's the control room of the merry-go-round. This is where the ride is operated. Eigentlich war doch die Parkbank auch wichtig, oder nicht? Okay. Hier ist noch ein Ruf, genau. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Was war denn that call? Okay. Ja, puh. Wie weit kann ich denn noch? Ja, gibt's, Kayla? Gibt's. Sky. Wo ist der Sky? Da. The night sky of Tokyo is bright. The sky is clear, but I still can't see the stars. Da macht die Augen auf, Junge. Ah, Cityscape. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. Was ist das? Nix. Boah, ich finde echt nicht... Was kann ich denn noch anklicken? Muss ich denn... Ah, hier, das habe ich noch nicht angeguckt, ne? Okay, kann ich nicht. Da war die Leiche drauf. Ja, Battery und so, aber hä? Ach, da ist Iba. Oh mein Gott, ich habe Iba nicht gesehen. Ja, ruf mal die Nummer an.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Kann nicht
Of
wieder
course.
die sexy Frau werden, die sieht man
Call her.
wenigstens. It connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Toll,
Are you an idiot?
Ja, wirklich.
They hung up.
Ja, ach.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
Low IQ
I couldn't help it.
ignoramus.
I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing.
Ja,
There
wirklich.
is no other word for it.
Richtig.
You're telling me.
Can you call it again?
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Uh-oh. Hallo. Nino Polan. Hallo. Look at my eye. My eye is amazing. Where's the phone and the horse? Who's the person we call? Call Reika. Call Reika!
What? Why?
Weil ich's will.
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can,
Yeah.
but I won't.
Bitte.
Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Ne, bitte, bitte, bitte. I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iber to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iber help me. Iber's connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. Wer ist denn die Person, die wir angerufen haben?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
What cell tower did that call connect to? War das nicht Smile? War das nicht Smile? Ich kann mir sowas echt nicht merken, aber war es nicht Smile? Warum war das Phone im Horse?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
Oh, Entschuldigung. What cell tower did that call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it.
Bam, bam, bam. Toll, Date. Ja, sollten wir nach Shinjuku gehen?
There would be no point to that now.
Why
The
not?
recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Ach, Quatsch.
Right.
Let's go, Mario.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going?
Weiß ich nicht.
Iris's house?
Yeah,
Ach ja, stimmt.
I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Naja, die sind ja nicht so investigativ unterwegs, sondern eher so technisch und science-mäßig. Also. Auf zu Iris! I'm gonna pay for trying to call home. Okay. 22:30 inzwischen schon.
Coming!
Oh, diese Stimme. Coming!
Date!
Ja. Eispupille. Hallo Iris. Nee, Pupille nicht. Iris ist das bunte. Pupille ist das schwarze. Egal. Ja, also. Hä?
By the
Ich hab
way,
nach links
where's your
gedrückt.
mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me. Date! You came! But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
Hab ich nicht
No, I
gesagt.
didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
Date, you have confirmed that Iris is safe. Are you done here?
I know.
Iris is looking at me impatiently. Oh, muss ich das echt sagen? Kann ich gehen? Oh. There's a calendar on a strange object on the shelf. Wooden shelf. Hallo May. Na May. A dining table. Danke. Wie geht's der Blume? Winter Iris, ja. Telephone in the corner. Das Picture schon wieder. On the wall. Did Iris draw this as a child? Ja. Egal. Gut, wie geht's dir? Mann, ich will nicht mit dir reden.
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy.
Oh Gott, können wir
hop,
gehen.
Hop, rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Ja, es ist echt süß.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
No,
Alles
sorry.
gut, May.
I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Nein.
Stream?
Um 1 Uhr
Don't you
morgens bist du
remember?
dumm?
I'm an internet idol.
Um 1 Uhr
And you're gonna
morgens bist du
stream
bekloppt?
online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Ja, wirklich.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Richtig.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine.
Nein.
Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Ja,
Dante,
deswegen hat es
I
gut
have been
gepasst,
thinking.
Nino.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Sie heißt Iris mit
Because
echten Namen.
sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Trotzdem solltest du um 1 Uhr morgens nicht streamen. Nino, du warst schon... jetzt sage ich schon wieder Nino. Guck, das ist voll ätzend mit meinem Hirn. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Was? Weil das hatten wir schon mal. Du warst schon mal mit beiden da. Was an Dates über Streamers ausgefragt werden. Ist das so ein Ding, wenn man Streamerin datet? Weiß ich nicht. Wer datet doch Streamerin? Police Headquarters. Sonntag, 9:37 Uhr. Da gehe ich auch immer zur Arbeit. Um 9:37 Uhr sonntags. Anything else to report about the phone about Mizuki?
She was returned to the hospital after the sync.
Toll.
She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange.
Ich habe gerade gewartet, aber ich habe Auto ausgestellt.
Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
Der Blick von Boss.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Das Telefon, ne?
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone.
Ja, Tobi.
They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
Bum, bum,
Why would they
bum.
call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe.
Sich unverdächtig zu machen.
But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Nö, Mai. Bei dir? Bei dir ist irgendwas Tolles passiert und deswegen möchtest du das jetzt erzählen, damit man sagt, und bei dir. Deswegen fragst du jetzt die Frage richtig, weil sonst fragst du die Frage nie. May, erzähl, was ist los? Gibt's was Neues?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Hä, das wissen wir
The
gar nicht, ob
blame lies
meine Nummer
entirely
geblockt
with
ist.
Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Ja!
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Du musst gar nichts machen, May. Du bist zu nichts verpflichtet hier. Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased.
Das weiß ich.
There's nothing on the phone
Ja, das
itself,
wissen
but
wir.
we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Ja, die Investigation und so.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people
wie
at the main
immer.
office are so incompetent.
Ihr kriegt nie einen Fall
The
gebacken.
smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead.
Warum arbeite ich
Hopefully
hier
there'll
mit?
be a breakthrough.
Kann ich nicht für irgendwen arbeiten, der irgendwas hinkriegt? No, man, das ist irgendwie niedlich. Hast du noch irgendwas zu reporten?
About Renju.
Renju.
Nein, das mit 2S hat schon gestimmt.
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Und wo ist er?
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last
Na
night.
klar.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Also die Frau, also Ex-Frau und der Mann sterben, okay. Renju hier.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Was?
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Es sieht nicht gut aus mit ihm, es steht nicht gut um ihn. Und dann soll ich ihm ein ins Gesicht hauen? Was? Okay, Alba. Obwohl, ich rede mit mir selbst. There would be no point. Let's not. I look crazy. Let's not. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not. Play a game.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink? Milk.
I was upset my eyes look right now, but I can still see through her as though she were in my socket. Oh Gott, ich muss niesen. Oi. Danke. So, Aiba. Ja, Mizuki. Danke.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki.
Ja.
But we will need to speak with her directly.
Das wird
I
schwer.
hope she gets better soon.
Fällt dir irgendwas besonders auf?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
Ich muss...
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
May,
You
alles was
almost
man
sound
gesehen hat, war an
relieved,
einem
Aiba.
Tag.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
So, also die Investigation und so, ne?
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress.
Ups. Voll den Deckel geflippt. Machen wir es halt wieder leiser. Das Spiel war eh irgendwann
Hey,
plötzlich
Date.
viel leiser als das
Why
letzte
not
Mal.
go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Golden Yokocho. I see. Also, Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just... Was? Stopp! Ich kann nicht so schnell lesen. Who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Ja, alles in Ordnung, ey. Und bei dir? Aiba. Summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
Ja.
Roger that.
Let's move it, move it, move it. Nein, I like to move it, aber ist egal. Oh, ich kann echt auswählen. Okay. Gehen wir zu Mama. Gehen wir zu Mizuki, die eh nicht mit uns reden wird. Oder gehen wir zu Renju. Also Mama, Mizuki, Renju. Misui. Du kannst nicht mehr schreiben. Ich bin auch für Mama. Tja, auf zu Mama. Das freut mich, May. That's good. Marble. Der Sonntag. Weil noch Final Fantasy 7 kommt, May. Es tut mir leid. Das wird jetzt das letzte.
Well, if it isn't Date!
Mama!
Long time no see. Is something wrong?
Oh,
No, I just wanted to talk.
Mama.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren meaning Renju Okiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
Bottles on counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Mama. Menu. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. Picture.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian.
Aha.
Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian.
Mhm.
On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred.
Mhm.
This painting depicts his execution.
Okay.
Something wrong, Date?
Nee.
You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Painting of Saint Sebastian. Apparently it was a gift from Renju. Ist auch irgendwie relevant. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Duck woman's upper lip. Duck face, was? The specials are written on the chalkboard. Okay, yeah. Poster. There's a poster on the wall. Ben and Clyde do right by me. I wonder what that is. Achso, ja. Was? Flyer? Flyer. Okay, was gibt's noch so? Ah, die Musik. Stu. A sofa. Danke. A hanger on the wall. Hm.
Mama. My goodness. You've changed since I last saw you. You're such a square now.
Excuse me, that is a fridge.
There's music playing over the radio. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. A beer tap.
Date, What do you call a bottle of beer on your face?
A beard?
Why would you do that?
Als ob Dominik Sebastian wäre. Als ob der ein Heiliger wäre. The bar
What do you think
counter.
this counts? Bars?
Oh,
I do not appreciate your
danke, Alba. TV. There's a TV on
Hey,
the wall.
Date. Wanna watch men in Fundoshis pounding drums?
Okay.
No thanks. I'm good.
Okay, Mama, wir reden jetzt mit dir. Ah, wie geht's dir denn so? Wie ist es dir
I've been
ergangen?
okay.
Oh.
How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments.
Was, wir streiten nie.
One time it even became a real fight.
Nein,
Remember
niemals.
that?
Really?
Nee.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
Nein, da war nix.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Warum fühle ich mich eigentlich gerade schon wieder kränker? Ist das ätzend? Ja, die Uhr von Renju, ne?
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift.
I got it from my mama.
Oh, this was, of
I
course,
got it
after
from
the
my mama.
divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Aha. Das ist irgendwas ganz Skandalöses, von wem er es hat. Ja, hier Schoko, ne?
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
Alles von dir ist useful.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Nee.
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
Yoko hat also Yoko sage ich schon. Schoko hat rumgebumst. Okay. Kannst du mir Wasser geben?
That's unusual.
Mit Wasser meine ich Wodka. Ah, das ist
Not a
Jägermeister!
bourbon.
I'm working.
Das ist Jägermeister. Wo ist meine Maus? Hier ist Jägermeister. Und hier ist Jägermeister. Guckt, Jägermeister. Und das ist Jägermeister in anderen Farben. Und hier ist nochmal Jägermeister. Entschuldigung. Das ist traurig, sonst erkenne ich keinen Alkohol. Erkennt ihr irgendwelchen Alkohol?
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
Aha. Und was ist der Pinke? Ja, nee, nein. Was ist denn der Pinke? Also, was soll denn der Pinke sein? Sambuka? Interessant. Aber Jägermeister ist ja auch wieder Deutsch, ne? Das ist lustig. Es ist nur Deutsch hier in diesem Ding. Krass. This is a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We all call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Mama spends her time running the bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend not to be too careful with the secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her. Was zweites Fach? Des Regals? Ganz außen. Das da. Oder was? Das ist absolut Wodka? Hallo Blödian. Das hier? Das da? Das aber... Okay. 1, 2, 3. Und dann A, B, C. Also 1 ABC, 2 ABC oder 3 AB. Ist das Bacardi, sag ich schon. Ist das Jack Daniels? Schon, oder? Der ganz dunkle hier, das ist doch schon Jack Daniels, oder? Zweite Frage. Hä? Das da, die weiße, oder was? Was? Ich verstehe es nicht. Zwischen dem Jägermeister und was? Da ist, der Jägermeister ist immer am Ende. Egal.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
So. Und jetzt gehe ich nach Mizuki gucken. Mizuki. Alles gut, May. Alles gut, May. Das passiert. Das kenne ich. Okay.
Hitsumi Sagan, Iris' mother.
Yes, but why?
Also, was ich nicht weiß, was mich mehr irritiert, dass Mizuki jetzt einfach hier 25 Kilo Dinger, also insgesamt 50 Kilo Dinger stemmt, obwohl sie nicht mehr sprechen kann und total traumatisiert ist, oder dass Iris Mutter da ist.
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Halt dich von meiner Schwester, sag ich schon, meiner Tochter fern.
Suki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
Oh, das
Bench
sind
pressing.
22 Kilo.
You can
Sie
talk.
redet.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
Was hast du getan? Ich trau ihr nicht. Hitomi, ich trau ihr nicht.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Ja, meine ich ja, Rio, das sind zwei auf jeder Seite.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over
Ich
without
glaube
asking.
eher, dass es halt so ist, weil die Texturen halt so schlecht sind, ne, dass da eigentlich 2,5 Kilogramm draufsteht. Mizuki, Bench Press. Es interessiert mich nicht. Mizuki. About your Aphonia, ja. Oh Gott, die haben nur die gleichen Klamotten, was? When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Hör auf, so böse zu gucken. Warum hast du mir nicht von Hitomi erzählt?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen. She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely.
Das ist auch ein bisschen
I can't
krank,
help
wenn die
myself.
Lehrerin ihre Schüler nach der Schule trifft, oder? Ja, ich frage jetzt einfach mal, warum hast du eigentlich die Mordwaffe in der Hand gehalten?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Ganz ehrlich, irgendwie langsam habe ich so das Gefühl, wenn es wirklich so eine langweilige, also für den Entwickler Story ist, dass Hitomi die Mutter umgebracht hat, weil sie Mizuki mag. Und weil sie Mizukis eigentliche Mutter ist, weil sie was mit Renju hatte. Irgend sowas in der Art. Keine Ahnung. Hallo Yoko. Ja, war das Auge deiner Mutter an der Mordwaffe, die du rausgezogen hast aus dem Auge deiner Mutter, also der Augenhöhle deiner Mutter. Und wo ist es hin?
think so.
Hast du es gegessen?
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Wart's ab, Dominik. Es kann alles sein. Ganz ehrlich, es kann alles sein. Weil, also Somnium ist schon abgefahren genug. Vielleicht hat er eine komplett normale Geschichte gemacht. Wer weiß das schon. Hier die Nile-Message, ne?
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
And Daddy.
Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me, I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Oder Mizuki ist einfach total durchgeknallt. Übrigens, sein Vater liegt im Krankenhaus. Wir wissen noch nicht, ob er es schafft.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Also, ich weiß nicht, ich würde erwarten, dass man das sieht. Und auf den Bildern, wo man ihre beiden Augen gesehen hat, hatte sie halt ein normales Auge. Also wenn, hat es klar was mit den Augensachen zu tun, dass Aiba irgendwas ist, aber wer weiß es schon. Mizuki's on the bench press. Entschuldigung, Hitomi, ich wollte erstmal... Large speakers.
This is a nice sound system.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's not top of the line.
Die
I
Tommy
only
Finger
spent a
weg.
couple of million yen.
Oh, so it's cheap. That's good. I spilled soda on it on accident.
You did what?
An audio file. I haven't paid it off yet. Oh oh. Mizuki. There's a corkboard on the wall. Können wir vielleicht sowas kriegen? Von einem Spiel? Das wäre nett. Desk. File cabinet. Small file cabinet. I keep a bunch of documents here. There. Egal. Light of the autumn days coming in through the window. Ja, die Klamotten. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Warum sie so stark ist? Sie macht Kampfsport. Oh, das ist auch ein Concept Art gewesen. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what to use it for. A backpack.
In just a few months, she'll need a bigger backpack.
They grow up so fast.
Ist nicht deine Tochter. Sagte da noch was? Okay. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. Towel. A towel is hanging. A 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. Ach, du kannst doch mit der in einem Bett schlafen. Du bist doch eh ihr Daddy. Oh, das sieht aber auch nicht bequem aus. Okay, nein, da kann nur eine Person drauf schlafen im Bett. Mizuki sleeps there every night. Coffee table. The top's glass. Ja, wie ist Mizuki denn in der Schule so? Toll, oder?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Gut so.
Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
Guckt, die hat
But I like that about
Probleme.
her. She's a little clumsy. And just like Renju.
Sie steht auf Renju. Du bist also ihre Lehrerin, ja?
Yes,
kann extra
elementary
machen.
school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
But I'm not a legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. Warum sieht sich das jetzt? He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Ey, die hat nackte Füße.
That's...
Hier, für die Fußfetischisten.
A plate of medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Okay, dadurch ist sie Linkshänderin geworden. Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder. Okay. Ich guck alle Frauen so an. Da guck mal, warum hat die denn nackte Füße? Ich rede mit ihren Füßen. Ist es nur ein Zufall, dass du Mizukis Lehrer bist?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Ja, wie hast du es geschafft, dass sie wieder redet?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Weil du ihre Mutter
Held
bist.
her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
Sie ist die Mutter. Sie ist die eigentliche Mutter. Sonst hätte Shoko nie gesagt, sie hätte nie gewollt oder es wäre besser gewesen, wenn Mizuki nie geboren worden wäre. Also, ja, tut mir echt leid. Das ist ein bisschen scheiße von mir. Ich weiß, ich kann ja auch echt nicht erklären, warum ich das weiß, ne? Also, es ist nicht so, dass ich einen Nacktscanner habe, aber also ich habe halt so ein X-Ray und keine Sorge, ich sehe deine Brüste nicht, aber was ist denn das mit deinem rechten Arm?
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No, I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder.
6
The
Jahre.
nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
What? The dream I saw. Ja, hier summarisieren wir wieder.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia.
Yay.
Isn't that wonderful?
Das ist toll, ja?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
Yoko, du musst es
Ja.
ja nicht trinken.
It's nothing.
Okay. Nee, aber das machen wir trotzdem noch, ne? Also nicht heute. Ich fahre dahin. Das zentrale Krankenhaus. Und wenn ich Bier trinke, kann ich gleich einen Schnitzel essen, kann ich auch sagen. Aber, naja, jeder trinkt das, was er will. Naja, also, es hieß ja auch die Uhr, ne? Also, Renju, nicht Renji, fast, Renju hat ja eine Uhr bekommen von seiner Geliebten. Und das ist 100%ig von Hitomi. Ja, aber dann würde ja die eigentliche Mutter nicht sagen, dass es besser gewesen wäre, wenn sie nie geboren worden wäre. Also, ich weiß nicht, irgendwas... Also, ich meine, kann sein, ne? Aber ich halte es gerade für unwahrscheinlich, aber das hat ja nicht zu bedeuten, dass es nicht stimmt. Oh Gott. Updated Somnium! Dream in Latin, the plural is somnia, and attaching the prefix in, meaning non or without, results in insomnia. Ja, gut, das kennen wir ja schon. History. In this context, incoming call history. Aha. Ach, echt? Head office. The top administrative office of the Metropolitan Police Department. Ja, klar, wow. Time limit? Now you have a time limit of 6 minutes. Time goes down. Achso, ja, das hatten wir auch schon. Okay. Pewter und Mama. Der Pewter. Also, die sind hier auch verschiedene Farben. Nein, okay. Er mag Vielfache von 16, Stühle, Toko-Roten, kenne ich auch, und Amore. Und er mag keine Käfer, keine Katzen, keine konservativen Leute und keine Zyklopen. Klar, wer kennt es nicht, ne? Er arbeitet gern mit Maschinen, sammelt Dujins, was auch immer es ist, und seine Hobbys sind Magical Girls. Okay. Also er bildet gerne Modelle und er kann Vuvuzelas imitieren. Okay. Ja, also die Mama, ne? Sie mag Loincloth, keine Ahnung, was das jetzt ist. Switching und making them touch. Ihre Brüste? Also, dass sich ihre Brüste berühren? Das kann ich verstehen. Sie mag keine, keine Straftaten. Und sie mag es nicht, wenn, sie mag keine Kunden, die in ihrer Bar kotzen. Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder Bonito? Was ist denn dieses Bonito? Also sie polisht es auf jeden Fall und sie mag gerne Videos gucken. Und sie weiß immer sofort, wo eine Jungfrau steht. Cool. Also es kommen noch ein paar Charaktere, würde ich sagen. Ach, so hätte ich einfach machen können, wow. Da, hier, sie macht... Hier, sie mag Metal Pipes, ne? Aber, hier, Skills, studies martial arts and enjoys emotionally attacking Date. Tolle Frau. Tolles Mädel. Also, Frau kann man nicht sagen. Tolles Mädchen. Save, hier ist es. Alter, wie oft das gesaved hat. Ach nee, das ist ja... Genau. Yes. Oh, das ist sogar der gleiche Sound von Zero Escape. Ich mag das immer noch. Das Ding hier. Also das ist das Hauptmenü. So, ich würde sagen, jetzt machen wir wieder Pause, ne? Damit wir das nicht, keine Ahnung, 10 Minuten nach Start von Final Fantasy machen müssen. Können alle nochmal Pipi machen, Trinken holen, was man halt so macht, ne? In Pausen. Oh Gott. La 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 la.